What's up everyone, and welcome to a Minecraft Bedrock Redstone tutorial. In this episode, we're going to be looking at something super duper simple. As you probably know, you can bone meal all sorts of flowers and crops in order for them to grow. But it's really easy to build a little automated bone mealer. Of course, you could always do this by hand, but it's really easy to build an automated bone mealer, and it's a little bit faster and allows you to bone meal multiple things at the same time. A dispenser with bone meal in it can bone meal flowers and crops. The clock used in this design is super simple and is the fastest clock that you can build. You can also tile this next to each other really simply by just extending the redstone and adding some more dispensers. This will work on basically every bone mealable flower and crop except for the 1 tall flowers that spread. To build a farm for the 1 block tall flowers is a little more complicated. You need a moving platform and things like that. If you would like to see it, let me know. But for now, let's jump into this simple design. Place a dispenser right behind where you want your crop or flower to be, and if your crop needs water, you can place water underneath the dispenser like so, for like food crops or sugarcane. Next up, we're going to place 4 solid blocks behind this dispenser, with 3 redstone dust in these 3 places right here, and then a comparator on subtraction mode. Make sure it's on subtraction mode, but then place a block next to that comparator with a lever on it. And you're done. Now turning this on will start ticking the dispenser, so if you place bone meal into this dispenser, it will start duplicating the flowers or growing the crops. Bone mealing the flowers that are 2 blocks tall or the pink petals will simply drop a copy of itself on the ground. If you're wanting to bone meal crops or sugarcane, just know that it doesn't waste any bone meal. Once the sugarcane or the crops are fully grown, it will stop using bone meal. Even if it looks like it's using bone meal, the bone meal will not be used on a fully grown crop. So to use this with sugarcane, you just sit here and hold the button down. You will constantly break the sugarcane and it will constantly grow back. And bamboo will work just the same as sugarcane. You will constantly mine it and it will just constantly grow. Now with crops, you will need your farmland and your crop right here. Again, it won't waste any bone meal once the crop is actually grown, but you will need to break it and then immediately replant it, so you can just stand here and press mine and then place and then mine and then place to constantly grow crops if you need some quick food. I think it's really convenient for such a simple machine. And it's also nice to know how to build the comparator clock, which is the fastest clock you can build. Now to tile this, simply run redstone off of the 3rd redstone dust going into the side of the comparator, and then place dispensers in front of that redstone dust. And now you can bone meal multiple things all at the same time. So it's totally up to you whether you just build one of these and switch out the plant that you're trying to bone meal, or if you build a whole row and just come and get what you need when you need it. This could also work for trees or mushrooms. It wouldn't waste the bone meal after the tree or the mushroom is grown, so you could just mine out the tree or mine out the mushroom and then replant one and it would automatically regrow it. But this is really designed for the 2 tall flowers, the pink petals, sugarcane, bamboo, and crops. It's really convenient for those things, and you could even use it for pumpkins and melons if you would like to mine out the melon or pumpkin every time it grows. But for the 1 tall flowers, they spread rather than duplicate, and so this wouldn't really work for the 1 tall flowers. If you do want a design for the 1 tall flowers, it is actually fairly easy. It's just a moving platform where you have a bone mealer that bone meals the flower in the middle, and then a moving platform using pistons that will then break the flowers and go to your collection system. So if you would like to see the 1 block tall flower farm, let me know and I will come up with a design. But that's all we got for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment, favorite, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And let me know what you would like to see in the future, and I will try to get it done. But until then, I've been your host, OmLedu, hopefully teaching you a redstone trick or two, and reminding you, as always, don't forget to have fun. Bye-bye!